Hey, what's up everyone? Sangluten here, and as you can see, all dressed up, which can only mean one thing, it's tournament time again, and this will be our second game of the tournament, of the Grand Vision tournament organized by Cheesable and the whole Hidden Asset Discord, so shout out to him, to them for organizing that, that's awesome. And so just a quick recap on the rules. It's 4 groups of 11 players each. Basically, we each play 4 matches. First gets 5 points, second 3 points, third 2 points, and fourth 1 point. And basically, after those 4 matches, you have a set number of points, and you might go through for then the knockout stages, I guess, but that we will have more details about that a bit later down the way. First game we ended up third. I have it on my channel as well, so feel free to go check on that later if you want, or start there maybe, because that was the first match and this is the second one, so hopefully we can get to a better result this time and get some more points on the board for ourselves, because out of the 11 players in our group, only the top 4 will go through to the knockout stages. So let's jump straight into it now. As we can see, we are player 1, so that's obviously not what we prefer, but we will have to try and make it work, obviously. So what do we see here? 2 Spice Hunters, Sado card, Desert Ambush, nothing so great. Other Memory is probably the only one, and that tells a lot about it, because it's not a great card neither. Restricted Ordnance, not too bad, but everything's pretty expensive. I think I'll try with a HUNDRO. I quite like being HUNDRO as player 1 or 2. So I think this is where we're gonna get started now. And by the way, usually I say that rather at the end of the video, but if you're around now and if you enjoy that game and overall my content, if you could drop a like and subscribe would really mean a lot to me, so I'd appreciate that. Oof, we have some heavy stuff, we can't let plants there, we have to take that obviously, but demand respect will also be very interesting. I do think we start with Smuggle and hopefully no one goes to Cartag, so that we could get maybe both. Thing is that plans within plans will be a bit tough given the faction accesses here. I guess we will take a Spice Hunter, because yeah, there's not much else in terms of faction access here. It's a bit sad that we don't have maybe our signet ring here, or at least the faction access now to get started already a bit, because here those 3 cards we won't be able to play all 3, unfortunately, but having a wealth down now would have been great. I guess that is not happening. So I will card tag here, get that demand respect. Probably not win this one, does not seem like it. But we do send in to get enough Solari for Swordmaster next round, hopefully. So that would be 5, 6. So yeah, we just need to be third. I don't think Baron will send in anything. Oh, he could send in 1 more actually. So you know what, just to be absolutely safe, I'll send in 3 troops. I really want 2 Solari at least from that. We probably scare Tessia as well, so she might try to send in 1 more troop to be safe. That would be a great collateral damage of our move here, because obviously we went picking up that card knowing what it was, and everyone should be aware of that. So yeah, maybe let's quickly do a roundup, because I had some feedback that I'm not showing enough what everything does. So, I mean, I'll let you pause in case, but that plans within plans is one of the most powerful endgames, so definitely we'll try to make it work. Demand respect is if we win a conflict, it can be very useful. That was our passive ability, basically intelligence. We could choose between one of the 2 intrigues keep one, put the other one back on the top, so we took that one as well afterwards. And our signet will allow us to make a shipping move if we pay 1 spice. And for the others, I'll let you pause in case, not go through everything, because most of you probably know, but Tessia has quite a complex passive ability here. And her signet, I mean, it's basically very influence related. As you can see, the snooper tokens are all here set just for her on the tracks. Baron has master stroke ability and signet, very powerful one. I love that signet, to be honest. It's probably my favorite one. And Ilban is very Solari oriented. I'll let you pause as well in case you want to have more detail on that. So, indeed, Tessia ended up going for more troops, so that's great for us, because we didn't anyways have any way of catching up with her. Ilban went tech, okay. Now the question is, do we go for faction access here? I'd rather go other memory, to be honest, because it is a better card overall and it allows for some draw. Let's see, and I'm not sure those will actually be picked up unless, I mean, except by Tessia. She probably takes one for the... I mean, she should take anything she can in terms of faction accesses, especially when it's that kind of slim pickings. Seems to be thinking about it though. Oh, she took a liaison, okay. Liaison as well there. Yeah, nobody's really convinced by this row, which I can understand, to be honest. It is very stinking. We should get our Swordmaster first, though. Oh, here comes the heavy power. Well. That's huge. That's huge. We won't have enough persuasion even at the start of our hand, because I might have early revealed for that, to be honest. We could send a dagger to deck nego. But I mean, we're last to play, and I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, if I were Tessia, I would early reveal for that with her second, I mean, before her second agent, and she has a convincing. She probably uses Signet now, has a Dune, so that's already 4 persuasion and a dagger. Plus Diplo. I mean, it is a good hand. It's complicated to early reveal that, because she could also just open up shipping for herself. It's a tough one. And probably thinking heavily about what they should do. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be their only move. Because we said convincing, Signet, Dune. Yeah, so she still has 4 in persuasion. So yeah, pretty sure that should be a web of power early reveal. Baron already has 6. Thankfully no intrigue. So we should still get our Swordmaster first. Unless actually Tessia does shipping up down, but that would really be a bummer. I'll go for that extra spice, I think. It could set up a selective breeding at some point. Do we deploy here? I don't think so. I think we keep it to try and get a win as soon as possible for that demand respect. Oh, that's also something the spice will be useful for. Yeah, let's end the turn. Hopefully no one feeds that last Solari to Baron. Should go up here reasonably, no? Okay, that's reassuring. But that means she won't get Web of Power. That's a huge call. Baron already mixed his deck back, so I can't really know what he has. Unless I go dig a bit. He has one convincing Signet. Convincing Signet. No. Yeah, he certainly has 4 at the end of this round though, so he's probably the one that will end up with it. Will he? Now the question is, will he hardy for that conflict? Recon, convincing, Signet. Oh, but what did he actually play during the round? Yeah, I mean, in the end, we probably won't get it, so... Yeah, no, he played Signet, actually, my bad. And then Seek Ally, so he has Diplo. Carthag. No hardy for him yet. Just one troop out. He certainly has his 2 daggers, no? Oh no, he revealed 1. So he has 1 dagger. Still suits was kinda our only way of getting in the conflict. Assuming we want to play Diplo this round, which we do. Surely one of them has Web of Power, right? Just because we could still go to High Council, but I don't want to do that if it gets snatched before, so... Ilban has 1 convincing, 1 Dune. And 2 daggers. Wait, no, he's got only 3 cards. What am I saying? So... Oh, he played both tunes. Oh, so he has 1 convincing and 2 daggers. So he doesn't have it. Tessia doesn't have it as well, right? She has 1 convincing, 1 Dune. Wait, I'm missing 1. Oh no, 1 convincing, 1 Dune. So that's 3. And Baron? Baron, we're not sure. But I don't think I don't want to risk it, to be honest. It's too expensive of a mistake if we're certain we would get that Web of Power, I would do it for sure. But we're not. So I'm not gonna bet all on it. So our last move will be Diplo to Secrets, I think. I will keep Seek Allies, because that obviously is a one-time use, so we could save it for another faction bump at some other point. I don't want to leave Diplo unplayed. The only reason I would do that right now is if all of them reveal and there is a card costing 2 that we really want. Like in the Shadows is probably the only one. Maybe Jamie's? Okay, yeah, he had the 4. So that's no regrets there for us to go Soulmaster. I would have loved having actually that water, but the thing is, just to like beat everyone on that conflict, the thing is, oh, actually it would have worked because that spice could have fueled our demand respect then. But never mind, I'll do Diplo to secrets. Or do we want to selective breed? To maybe try to go for a landing, right? Thing is, we will reshuffle our deck without Seek Allies. Yeah, no, let's just secrets. Chome shares. That's huge, to be honest. That's also, I mean, thing is, those are very illiquid, so we can't really afford going for any other card until we at least get one of those two away, because those are way too precious to play around with. Because if one of those is stolen, I mean, all of them would hurt us. Demand respect helps us a lot for plans. Plans obviously is like a no-go. We can't put that one at risk, and Chomchas is also a VP, so we can't get any more intrigue out of unless we get something out first. That's what I meant. Okay, well, that conflict would be huge for us. It would be really huge. The only problem is we don't have a water and we don't have like faction access, so we can't get water. I'll probably go Arakin if I can with other memory to draw two cards here. Water of Life. Okay, he's unlocking full shipping for himself for next round. Most likely now Tessia will still be able to go. Will she pick up something tech-wise? Might be a restricted ordnance, yeah, that looks very interesting. I will go Arakin here. Okay, we draw Diplo, that's good. Should we commit? Yeah, I think we do. We can't commit much more, unfortunately. But even, I mean, if we get second, it's fine as well, to be honest. 1 water, 2 Solari. We'll try to go for that, obviously, but maybe not right now, and that water will be useful. Diplo, hopefully we could go to Still Suits with it to already get another water out. That would be very nice. Or do we selective breed? We have nothing to trash though. If I had a dagger in hand, I wouldn't mind maybe. But here, I mean, if we do, let's say, trash a Dune, we'd be at 6 persuasion and we draw 2. Yeah. It would really just be to play a third meaningful agent. But we can't get to a Spiceman's Flow basically. Unless we trash Diplo itself or other memory, which are probably our 2 best cards, so I'm not gonna do that. So selective reading is not happening here. He might do his master stroke this round though. Baron would have been... Oh no, Diplo is here actually, he can't. Unless he still has Seek Allies, no he doesn't. Ilban picks up 1 intrigue there. How much does he commit? He commits 2, so he beats us there. Now what's the most important? I mean, I guess if we want to play 2 agents still, either we selective read here, or we Dune first to Imperial Basin, and then we could play Diplo. Either Wealth or Still Suits might be our play, to be honest. I think I'll do that. It's a bit sad that he sent in 2 troops, especially with that, so it means we might just pick up 1 water out of those 2 troops. Diplo could actually also go to Conspire. Might be a play, because that would allow us maybe to High Council next round with one of those daggers we have. And, oh wait, no, it does give us 5 solar, so we could use Chomp Shares actually. Worst case, if that extra intrigue we can't play, we could just blow Chomp Shares, which means we can't go High Council though. But it gives us 2 troops for maybe a Demand Respect, a bit of an easier one, because we don't have the track open, and that's probably gonna last until we use Demand Respect, probably. I think I'll Conspire. I'm not a big fan of having to use Chomp Shares early, so hopefully we get another intrigue that we can play directly, like a Water Peddlers or a bump. Actually, a bump would be huge for us. Just a simple bump or a bribery or something like that. Okay, landing rights was picked by Ilban. I think I will do it though. I like getting those troops. That's Solari. Machine culture. What's going on? Yeah, we have to Chomp Shares then. I mean, it is a pretty huge indicator that we don't have combat cards, but it's a bit sad. I was thinking actually, if it's an ambush, it would turn out perfect for us to just win that conflict. But yeah, we wouldn't have the spies for Demand Respect though, but we would get 2 bumps from here, plus Demand Respect, another bump would have set us up amazingly for the plans. Oh, that's actually nice. Other memory could pick Embedded Agent out as well, and if it's in our discard, so there might be a bit of a combo that we could set up there. I like that. Probably more than Freighter Fleet. Although we still don't have any faction access. But Embedded Agent, I guess, can play a bit that role thanks to those shipping. I mean, it is a bit restrictive because we need to play other memory before it, but... Oh, Private Army. Then, well, the ambush wouldn't have worked for us anyway, so maybe no regrets there. But is Tessia running away with the game a bit? I'm afraid she is. Because that's a point, that's already 5 on her. That's not good for us. Because we need it a bit slowed down to make these kind of points happen. Okay, we have other memory. We don't have Embedded Agent. We drew them the wrong way, to be honest. I mean, because if Embedded was in our discard, at least we could use other memory to fish it back out. That does not happen here. Okay, I think we want to win that conflict, to be honest. And Baron still hasn't masterstroked, right? So I think we start with Hardy. Seek allies to Hardy. I think we will be missing the spice though. And the only place for spice is here. That allows us to get 2 spice for demand respect. So it's maybe not the right conflict to do that. I might just pick that spice up though with Signet, or actually with other memory to draw a card. Yeah, let's do that. Not gonna deploy right now, because we probably want to wait on seeing what Baron does. Because I want to save those troops for a win in the combat, to be honest. We need to make that happen. It's a bit sad that all those techs are so expensive. Means machine culture will probably not be happening, at least not for the end game. Could be used for something else. If we find a memo corridor, that would be golden. Okay, what are we doing here? Do I just go for water? Seek allies to steal suits? Yeah, I think so. And I'm still not gonna send out anything for now. Really want to see what... I mean, yeah, Baron will play last, so he could just Hardy with his very last agent. But still, yeah. Thing is, I'm thinking now is that if we draw the embedded agent, that gives us an intrigue on reveal, so we might be a bit screwed there and would have maybe to use machine culture, but we might not be able to. And if we are sitting with 4 intrigues, that could be tough. Okay, Baron went High Council here. He might not have his diplomacy access though. I mean his faction access. Yeah, he only took liaisons and web of power, so the only one is Diplo. He has 7 cards in his deck, so we could try to bet on that. That would be huge actually, if we can win it. Next round, if we have Dune in hand, that could be a shipping for us. And we would have 4 agents, so we could, yeah. Yeah, that's maybe not the best, but the best hand for 4 agents, but we could maybe still make something happen. Well, never mind. Thankfully we waited, because that A-liner, I did not see that one coming. He only has 1 dagger, 1 intrigue though. Did he? Okay, he has landing rights. Ah, he does have those spice hunters though. He has 2 spice hunters. Do we see them? No. But he has 3 cards. Can we beat him? Not sure. But I'll anyways play Signet here, I think. Or do we want to deck restricted? No. You know what? I think we try it. I think we have to try it at some point. Just need to bet on the fact that Baron does not have Hardy Warrior access, or does not feel like doing it right now, which would be very much appreciated. But with 2 daggers in hand, we might have a shot at this. Just hoping that this is not... Oh, but... Yeah, if we end up second, that's actually the worst. Just realizing. I mean, then we would have to probably work on Machine Culture directly next round. Hopefully that's not 3 troops out. Okay, just 1. And what does Baron do? Deck Lego, okay. Ah, is that restricted ordnance now that he took High Council? Most likely. What popped? Actually, disposal facility. At least a bit of a cheaper one in case we need to burn Machine Culture. And he didn't have any daggers, that's huge. That is huge, hopefully we win that. I will take Freighter Fleet, because we could trash it. I would have rather taken Bene Gesserit's sister if she was there, but that is the story of Dune and the Imperium Row. Yeah, we fed her to Tessia. Okay, now we just need to hope that Ilban is not sending or popping an intrigue, should I say. Nice. Okay, that's our demand respect to get the Spacing Guild alliance. Friendship is already good. Good enough. So that's actually huge for us, because then we could use shipping, hopefully. With X and Probe, we only have 5 cards, so we are in a position to do so anyways. Yeah, that's really huge. That is huge, because it's not only 2 bumps here on demand respect, but it's right on time for a shipping action right there for us. So that's amazing. Do I? No tech that we want here. We want as many bumps as possible to try and get the plans active. So shipping up, down. I think we take the spice to get maybe a selective breeding out. And one hand, the Bene Alliance would be targetable for us, but any others as well in the end. So I think I'd rather just take Fremen here to unlock Siege Tower, because that's the one spot we couldn't access on the board yet. Selective breeding to trash a dagger maybe, then try to fish for other memory and then be able to use Embedded Agent. That would be huge. Okay, there goes his master stroke. Yeah, that demand respect. Thankfully, we won that conflict before. It doesn't look like much, but it was absolutely huge for us. It was of vital importance. I could even say that was making or breaking our game. Not saying we are even on a track to win it, but it keeps us in the game. Let's put it that way. So now, yeah, selective breeding for sure. We trash a dagger. We draw. Ideally, to be honest, we draw freighter fleet and whatever, and then we flip them both with X and probe, and then we get all the memory. That would be huge. I mean, I could also just trash freighter fleet now, but no, I think I'll rather keep it to flip it at least once with X and probe. So we trash the dagger. Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting embedded agent working this round. Unless we really, do we try for it? Thing is, we have a 50-50 chance that it's not working. If we don't draw all the memory and I use X and probe now, that's gonna feel very bad. On the other hand, we kinda need to use it still, because the reveal of that, if we don't use it, well, that's an intrigue, so why not burning it regardless? Because it would actually be huge for us, because those are bumps that we kinda need to try to get that plans up and running, given our lack of faction accesses. We could maybe go for a satellite ban if it's there at the end of this round. I wouldn't mind that. But we have 4 agents, so we reveal last. And I don't have a plan of early revealing for it, for sure not. So yeah, X and probe, we put reconnaissance and Dune away. Then we play I mean, no, we don't play signet. We hope to be able to play other memory. And then embedded agent. Maybe to get a dreadnought. Although fight-wise, we're probably not gonna make much happen. So yeah, let's try it anyways. So Dune away and recon. Come on, other memory. Oof. That's a good pull. That is a good pull. And yeah, water here wouldn't be too bad for us neither, to be honest. To get a research station sometime down the line. Somewhere down the line, should I say. Okay, hopefully we draw the freighter fleet and we can reveal that. That's amazing. That's exactly the kind of draws we need now. Do we go for 1 spice? I don't think so. What does Tessia do? Because in the end it could still be of interest for us. There is card tag open, so that might be a play for her. So I'm not going to take the risk, not going to gamble 1 troop for an upside of 1 spice. That's actually huge, now to be able to play embedded agent. Get up, up, down by revealing freighter fleet afterwards. And we trigger a full reshuffle. We only have dagger in the deck, 2 water here. So that could be a spice must flow sometime soon. Yeah, okay, then that was exactly what I was fearing, and I'm happy that we didn't commit any troops there. I might just go... I'm not sure I go for a Dreadnought. I think I'd rather go just Tech Nego, get a Negotiator, just in case at some point there is a Memo Quarter, so that with Machine Culture we already have one Negotiator down the line, and we literally only need one Spice to get it, to make it happen. So yeah, and because combat-wise, yeah, I mean, we have a bit of a garrison. We could make something happen at some point. So maybe a Dreadnought could actually help. Nobody else has a Dreadnought, so maybe it is still a play. Maybe it is still a play. And do I maybe even go for Solari on the track when recalling with the freighter fleet to get a high council seat? Thing is, we will feed Ilban his own high council seat if he wants it before us. A Dreadnought or Tech Nego. Tech Nego on one hand doesn't do much for us, to be fully honest. Only thing is, if a Treachery or a Gurney pops up, we would be very happy to still have 6 Persuasion. And the Dreadnought could still be a play as well, to be honest, but I think I'd rather play it safe and go Tech Nego for now. Oh, a double draw, that's just for the Spiceless Flow, I assume. Yeah, let's do Tech Nego. And here I probably just take the Friendship there. Although we could try to get for that alliance. Thing is, it's gonna be round 6 and we still have lots to work on for plans. On the other hand, taking that alliance might just slow Tesla down a bit, because that is potentially one she could go for next. So maybe we just go there. The thing is, we don't have much of an access. We only have Diplo. We have 0 Spice now. So maybe we do take 2 Spice here. Oh! Well, let's see what he reveals. If he reveals barely 9 for his Spice must flow. Oh, he has both. GG. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. Ah, that's amazing. Super happy about that. So I think I just take the Friendship for now here. I just take the Emperor Friendship. Oh, and the shifting. Oh, that's amazing. So we do recall. Yeah, I think we take the Spice. The Emperor bump. Oh yeah, of course now we take the Spice, given as well that we have shifting in the deck. I could acquire the Mosquito, but I don't want the Mosquito. Thank you for offering though. Who's winning that? Does Baron have anything? I mean, now is the good moment to pop any combat intrigue when you're 1 short. Let's do a quick roundup of the points. So here it's really just influence and 1 alliance, but she's close to another alliance. But let's put it that way, those are very conventional points. Same with Baron actually. Just 1 Spice must flow here. The rest is also pretty conventional, and on our side same. Just the Chobshes, and the rest is also very conventional. So nothing too extra now, and Baron popped an intrigue I did miss that while doing the roundup, I guess. What did he pop? An ambush, and that was enough to win it. Okay, so fair enough. This probably means, at least this is not an ambush, this might be 2 swords maximum, otherwise he would probably have used it to die or beat Baron, I mean most likely. So yeah, what are we doing? This alliance we want for sure. We won't let her have that. But, I mean, my 2 ideas are research station or Menta. It probably depends on what Ilban does. Menta with shifting would be my idea. Okay, Menta is gone, so recon to research station would be what we're gonna do here. Okay, very weak persuasion. I think we do deploy here. Because we could try actually shifting rather into that alliance, get 2 extra troops, try to win that point, revealing and even trashing, getting that point. That would be, I mean, let's not get too much ahead of ourselves. But if we score all of that, that's 1 point, that's another point, that's another point, that would put us at 9 actually. Would be huge. Thing is, if we can't close the game, then getting those 2 alliances is very fragile. No, it actually can't because we need to shift something down. So yeah, we kind of lose a point somewhere. Yeah, never mind. But we could play in the shadows and then embedded agent. Do we rather do that though? Because that's another bump here. That's a bump. I mean, basically, because here obviously we can discard Freight to Fleet, which is huge, and then play Embedded Agent. So that's 3 shipping moves, so up, up, down. So those 2 moves would yield us net +2 influence. Whereas the shifting plate nets us +1. And that's basically it. So yeah, I think the play is rather... Probably we can even go Cartag here within the shadows. Get ourselves another deck. Let's have a quick look. Still what we see there. Poison Snooper, okay. So we discard this. Where do we go up? Probably with the Emperor. We advance and redeploy. Is it gonna be enough to win it? I'm not sure. But we are bluffing our way through it. We could Poison Snoop. But if it's a 2 persuasion, that would be very tempting then to just send Dagger to Tech Nego to get a Spicemas flow, but that's also a very important move in the end, so... Is she beating us there? Probably. Maybe we fight. Maybe we do fight. We could shift. If basin is open, we could shift down, up, get that alliance. That's an additional 3 troops in. So we would be at 16, 17 with the dagger. We reveal embedded agent for an intrigue. We might not poison Snoop now, because yeah, having other memory would be huge to then just pick embedded agent out of the discard. Obviously we will reveal an intrigue, so if that's not a good intrigue to reveal, okay. To pop directly, we might consider playing Poison Snooper still. Maybe not. But do we go for it? We might do that, yeah. I think we do try for it, yeah. I wish the memo coder would come up, because that would be a huge synergy with our plans. Oof, that's a Spice Must Flow for Destia. Hopefully no combat card, because if she takes that point as well, that would be huge for her and very problematic for us. Okay, that's one intrigue down. Oh no, Hardy? What's that about? No, probably can't do much about that, right? No, okay, let's reveal, see what the intrigue is. Okay, that's huge. That will help us for sure. But I might still just... I don't want to burn it. I'd probably rather burn Master Tactician here, to be honest, because I like that, getting other memory to draw from the discard, then maybe Diplo to Selective Breeding to trash in the shadows. It's actually huge. Yeah. Nobody has agents left, so I don't think we will see any secrets popping up. I mean, he could recall an agent, but that's not his, so he can't go back. And all the others already revealed, yeah. Okay. Not gonna buy anything. So I really need to pop that regardless. Oh, that's good. She's getting pressured there. That's huge. That's huge, because it probably means she can't really afford chasing us there. Might distract her from that as well. That's really huge for us. What do we trash now, though? Do we even directly trash in the shadows? Not sure. No, I'd rather trash probably Freighter Fleet first. Oh, that's huge actually. Our Master Tactician is not even burned, it's legitimately used. Amazing, and it popped 2 spies out of her. Meaning Selective Reading is probably not an option, at least not with a first agent. Yeah, I think I just trash Freighter Fleet first though. Might have been better to trash in the shadows, but I didn't want to pressure it right away, because that might have just forced her into going. Ah, never mind. She gained the spice again from the second place. Yeah, might force her into going to selective breeding right away. I might actually just play other memory to smuggling and draw in the shadows instead of embedded agent. Because what would embedded agent do for us here? Maybe go for Menta, but oh yeah, nobody has Menta money. Ah, that could be actually huge for us. Huh. Yeah, let's actually pull the Bene up to get Menta. So now when recalling, definitely, yeah, because signaturing could allow us to do another move on top of the two from the sister afterwards. I mean, not the sister, but all Bene Gesserits are sister to me now, apparently. Never mind, the embedded agent I meant. So, confirm. We recall. We take the spice. What do we pop up now? I think just Spacing Guild for now. Because that's the one we definitely don't want to visit anymore. Okay, selective breeding is gone. Yeah, we probably can't forget about that alliance, but now that she lost the Fremen one, and that we sneaked in front for that one, I'm a bit less scared. What can we do here actually? So if we take Menta, that's up. Signaturing wherever we have one spice, that's down, that's another bump. Let's put it here, for instance. Oh, attack gone. Minimic film now. If still nobody gets a second Solari, I'll probably keep that for my last agent. Keep the Menta for the last agent, I meant. Obviously. Because now the goal would be to play Embedded, Diplo and Signet. So Diplo could just go to Secrets maybe? Thing is, we can't look at the top card of our deck because we don't, so we can't burn that one. Don't really want to burn Machine Culture on anything there. Oh, Disposal Facility actually could be a play. But we need one spice from the Signaturing. Because Disposal Facility could help trashing in the shadows for that missing bump. Maybe we just go for water here with Still Suits. Nobody has two Solari. Oh yeah, but true, as soon as we go Menta, we will put back the In the Shadows in the deck, so But then again, wait, so signaturing up, up, down, so that's one bump. Can we steal that alliance? We could, but then it's at the expense of this bump. But it's worth more in the end. Let's go secrets first, yeah, I think. Then our signaturing is dependent on having Imperial Basin open, I guess. Ah, not necessarily, because we could then machine culture afterwards and picking the spice from the track. Okay, yeah, though, so secrets. Oh, this patch is huge actually. Let's hope nobody can infiltrate, I guess, at this point, because I don't want to burn that. Or do I just... No, no, no. Too late. I don't want to rush. Hopefully no one can steal though. Dispatch and envoy is huge. We can send a embedded agent, for instance, to... Ah, no, wait, we need Manta still. We still need Manta, but we could maybe send the signaturing instead there. Ah, but... we need one extra spice, though, if we want to make the play for disposal facility plus the signet spice. And we need one more agent, so actually it's not helping that much, unfortunately. Oh no. Okay, machine culture is... I mean, not the best, not the worst. But it is one that he can make work almost, so... Thankfully it's not plants. If he stole plants... I didn't think of Web of Power. I did not think of Web of Power there. But that does mean we can't make the Alliance steal play though. Right? No, no, yeah, I'll just Manta here. Embedded agent. We advance twice. Convincing. We could poison Snoop actually, that could work here. Let's do it afterwards for our last agent turn, because if we snoop, there is a 20% chance we snoop in the shadows, and that could then be trashed, go up, signet to still suits, and take that bump with the bend. Oh, that would be very lucky though, but if we pull that off, that would be amazing. But the game is probably not ending here, so I mean, most likely not though. He's on 5 intrigues though. Probably gonna pop 1 or 2 out to win that combat, so that would be 9 on him. We know he's got machine culture, so 1 more deck and he's set. Do I poison Snoop here? I think so, because we have 5. Although it is a good hand, to be honest. Because if we poison Snoop shifting out, that would be very sad. Maybe we just don't poison Snoop, because I don't see the game ending here. He revealed already. If he wins that, that's 9 for him. Tasha didn't reveal. She could have 1 Sleeper Must Awaken. That's 8. Spice Must Flow, I don't see it, but could be 9 tops. So yeah, I think I just dispatch. Dispatch here. Take the bump, and now we have plans fully active. That's amazing. Here we do recall. Take the spice, or what kind of hand do we have? Yeah, we take the spice. Because shifting, we most likely want to play it. We won't get spice must flow this game, I think. We could take the water here though. But I'd rather go for that, I think. Oh, strong arm. That's disgusting. Oh, my bad, yeah, that's not the one I thought, but fair enough. Works as well. And let's try to get those 3 spice out as well, that would be huge. But that strong arm is actually huge, because now shifting can allow us to lock one of those alliances we don't have yet, and not lose our full activation of plants within plants. So it's actually very good for us. I don't think I take anything. I could take Hayliner access, I'm not sure. Does anyone else? No, I don't think so. I think we stay like we are. Could have taken some persuasion actually, because maybe a research station here is on the cards for us. Battle of Arakin. We could try to go for both alliances actually, as crazy as it sounds. No, in the shadows doesn't allow us to go up here, unfortunately. But it does allow us to, yeah. I mean, let's see. I guess in the shadows to research station is my first move here. To see what we get there. Or do we keep it for the reveal and rather send reconnaissance out? Yeah, actually. Or for the trash, if we get selective breeding afterwards. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that actually. Oh, I didn't think of embedded agent, but yeah, probably can't make it happen anyways in that. I mean, let's deploy anyways, there's not much left for us to do. We are at 10. But I'm not sure. Oh, that's huge actually. If she can fight him off for that one, that's huge for us. Just hopefully, I mean, she spent her intrigue on that, so that's amazing. We don't have Diplo though, that's a bit the sad part, because selective breeding could have been amazing for us. Drawing a bit more persuasion, because now we're on 10. If we play shifting to Technigo, we're still on 9, so that could be good for us. And then shifting down here, locking that, but then what do we do within the shadows? For sure we want a Spice Move for end of this round. that we need. Oh, okay, so he's fighting there as well. Do we just go down here and lock in this alliance, and then in the shadows reveal gets us just an intrigue out of here, plus another intrigue from Embedded? That might be the play, and we steal a point from Ilban actually. Let's just do a roundup of what everyone bought, just to make sure I didn't miss a double influence play, especially on Tessia's side, because this alliance obviously is a bit fragile. So we have shifting in the that was a huge reveal turn, to be honest. Very lucky from us. Okay, she has a Bene Gesserit there. Web of Power on Baron. He's got 6 intrigues though. That's just gross. That is gross. Okay, yeah, I guess we tried. Tessia is on 0 intrigue, 0 tech, so if she wins that combat, she's basically at 10. We have plans, so as long as we don't lose this and we take this right now, we're on 11. Plus we have some heavy spice. So yeah, I think we just shift there. Worst case, we can always use in the shadows, discard a dagger to protect this if we see it going south. Oh, what's actually there? Minimic for free. We might reveal something we will regret, but except Baron, nobody could go pick it up on Dreadnought, I guess. And can he make a memo coder work? No, he can't. So yeah, let's take Minimic. That allows us to play one more agent afterwards. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we go down Bene and we steal Fremen. Everything has persuasion here, so we could play, for instance, other memory to wherever. Only thing is Kartag is risky because... Okay, never mind, anyways Kartag is gone, but in the shadows and Embedded Agent will reveal us intrigues, so we can't mess too much with that. But Arakin or Siege Tab we could do with other memory. What popped actually now? Okay, detonation device. Seven intrigues. That's amazing. And we get a Spice Mist Flow as well, actually. So that's 10, 12 with plans, plus 2 intrigues from those two beauties there. So just to make sure my math is correct, other memory draws us a card, puts us at -2, so at 8 persuasion, and then Any of those three have 1 persuasion, so that's fine, yeah. Okay. Or do we defend here? I don't see her having any double influence plays. She also just picked that intrigue up. Quid pro quo, but I think she played Diplo. Yeah, she played Diplo, so I don't think she can go there. I think we should be good. Am I that greedy though? To just think and do? The thing is, this gets us 1 intrigue. Let me... I'm a bit slow, I'm really sorry for the others, because they have to bear with me thinking aloud and getting myself... Yeah, no, she doesn't have it. Yeah, no, then we're good. I'll just block this, because ideally Tessia wins it, I guess, because Baron with his 7 intrigues, I don't know what he has, but that definitely could be dangerous. Or do I just go shipping up, down, 2 spies? I don't know. This puts us at 4-5. Ilban still has 1 agent. You know what, I'll just ship. Advance. Record. 2 spies. Oh, I could have actually just taken the Solari. Oh, no, never mind. Chom shares we actually used way earlier in the game. Even forgot about that. Okay, great. She picks up Siege Tab, so that's actually good for us as well. If she can maybe block Baron from it and get another troop in. So that's also one of my thinking, like, let's leave that open for her. Hopefully getting involved a bit more in the combat. Seven intrigues, what is that though? Spiceman's Flow, he got 1. 1 on Ilban as well. 1 on Tessia, so if he gets a second one and nobody else buys one now, but I guess Ilban surely gets one, right? So corner of the market is probably 1 point for him. He's got Machine Culture is worth nothing for him. War Chest wouldn't work. Plans, we do have it. So I think we should be pretty safe. Hopefully. So, yeah. And the 2 emblematic cards stay in the deck, Signet Ring and Diplomacy. The 2 that follow you from round 0 and that are usually your best cards until you get some others, and boy did we get some others this round. Shifting Allegiances, Other Memory, In the Shadows, Embedded Agent. We had that little Bene Gesserit combo going, that was smooth. That was super smooth. Oh, no way. Does that do something? No, right? We revealed now. Anyways, I don't think we would have played it. But yeah, and Quid Pro Quo, I was thinking about that one actually, but we don't have an agent there. Right, let me just double check. Our yellow agents are shipping, technical and research. Otherwise, would have maybe worked. Oh, he's just 1 short of a Spiceman's Flow there. That's unlucky. Oh, there goes the second in the shadows. If he's got like a cull or something to trash a card from Intrigue and he picks that up, trashes it just for one last grasp, Alliance Steal, that would be Disgusting. I mean, would be a very good player, right? But I would understand if. Oh yeah, disposal facility. Oh, that's huge, actually. Yeah, of course. I thought of that exact same play with the one I had in my discard. How did I forget about his machine culture there? Oh, I feel sorry for Tessia there, having given that machine culture to Baron. Joe Murky right there. Thankfully no one can pick it up now, but I think with 12 points we should be good. Surely he's not going to pass with 6 intrigues on him, Baron. Is he going to continue messing with Tessia there? Surely. If he's got an allied armada and can now trigger it just because he got that alliance now, thanks to that in the shadows, that would be the biggest pull ever. But no, that's an ambush. And that is a blackmail. Alright, so endgame triggered now. That's our plans going. A grand conspiracy. Let's go! Ah, that feels good! That's amazing! Super happy with that one. Super happy with that one. I'll take a screenshot for the Discord, because that's how you report the results. But yeah, stoked about that. First win in the tournament after 2 games, so that feels super good. So let me just quickly take that screenshot here. Alright, yeah, then that's it for the game. I mean, if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really mean the world to me, and especially if you like my formal outfit for the tournament games. Took it seriously like chess players would in their tournaments. And yeah, hopefully it will go as good for the next ones. I'll keep you updated. Those aren't scheduled yet, so hopefully by the end of the week or the start of the next one, I'll get them out as well. But keep an eye out and subscribe to get updated for that tournament, how it goes. Other than that, I mean, I have plenty of other recorded games or live sessions, so feel free to drop by anytime. I'd be glad to see you there. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye-bye.